Who are we? Blade Breakers! Yay, Kai!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our bigs for the top 20 Beyblade battles. To be clear, we'll be focusing on the original trilogy for this list, so if you're looking for Metal, Burst, or X, let us know in the comments and we'll see what we can whip up. Number 20, Tyson vs Daichi, Beyblade G Revolution. The third saga of this epic spin-top series opened with a bang. When the new kid in town set his sights on the champ, we didn't expect him to stand a chance, at least until we heard the name of his blade, Dragoon.
Attack! Waited so long.
It certainly lived up to its namesake, as it gave Tyson a good thrashing.
You ain't seen nothing. Hurricane Burst attack! Turn your head around.
However, thanks to a little bit of advice from Kai, Tyson was able to utilize the space around him and head into the eye of the storm with a devastating final blow.
Galaxy Storm! Coming up from under.
Sorry Daichi, you're playing with the big boys now. Number 19, Tyson vs King, Beyblade V-Force.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
King and Queen had proven quite difficult to overcome in the final arc of V-Force, and it finally came to a head when Tyson went one-on-one with Uriel's master.
Am I seeing a glimmer of respect forming between King and Tyson?
But where this one gets really interesting is when Dr. K attempts to take matters into her own hands. She takes cheating to a whole new level by sniping Tyson's Dragoon from up in the rafters.
Sometimes regular cheating just isn't enough.
Get down from there, Dr. K!
Unfortunately for her, King isn't one to rely on underhanded tactics like this and wants a decisive victory against his opponents. When the battle finally returns to an even playing field, it's an absolute clash of the titans, but it couldn't end any other way than with Tyson on top.
Yep, he's toast.
My Ariel!
Number 18, Max vs Michael, Beyblade.
Blazing fastball coming at ya!
When the Blade Breakers landed in the old US of A, there was one question on everyone's lips. What the hell was up with Michael's Beyblade?
The battle rages on, and once again, these two forces are locked in a brutal power struggle.
Yes, the leader of the All-Stars was a fierce fighter in his own right, but it was time for Best Boy Max to prove to his mom that he didn't need her statistics and technology to bring home the crown. Trigal's bizarre gimmick truly met its match in the impenetrable defense of Drasil.
Let's give him a taste of his own medicine!
Oh man! Max should have been toast by now!
Despite all the data suggesting it was a pointless struggle, Max is able to score a home run by using Michael's power against him.
Max, you did hit!
Way to go! You won us the tournament!
Number 17, Ray vs Crusher, Beyblade G Revolution. Ray had a bit of a rough go of it in G Revolution. Yeah, he racked up some impressive wins, but a lot of the time he was a bit of a jobber. So when he was matched up against the overwhelmingly powerful Crusher, who was fueled by his need to save his sick sister, we didn't have very high hopes for him.
The White Tiger has escaped his cage, and now he's taking down the house.
Despite that, Ray and Drigger pushed Crusher's gigas to its absolute limits in a battle that saw the stone arena crumble to dust. Yes, Ray ultimately lost the battle, but even so, he showed Crusher what it means to be a true blader.
Ray and Trigger! Stadium out! Crusher wins!
Number 16, Max vs Mistel, Beyblade G Revolution.
Let it rip!
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of the Bega League bouts in this list. What can we say? They're just that damn good. For this match, things were looking very bleak for the Blade Breakers.
Hey! Mistel, hey! Come and get me!
Max's up, Red!
He sure is is, AJ, but Mistel is ready for it.
They were already 2 points down in the competition against Boris's squadron, and if Max lost this one, it would be game over.
Pretty clever, I must admit. But how long can you keep it up? The way you keep flailing around, I'd worry more about yourself getting tired.
The two water elemental Beyblades clash in what is easily the coolest arena in the show's history, a submerged, ancient-looking structure. It's one of the few times where we're relieved to see a Bey battle end in a draw.
Mistel's blade is out.
And so is Max's!
A simultaneous exit, which means
The third match of this tournament ends in a draw!
Number 15, Ray vs. Lee, Beyblade.
I have to prove to Lee that I'm not the same Beyblader that I was when I was on the White Tiger team.
The end of the Blade Breaker's stop in China saw two old friends become fierce enemies in this high-stakes showdown. When Lee and Tyson weren't able to decide a winner in their bouts, it was up to Ray to finish the job.
that is going to leave a major mark.
The crazy monkey attack!
Galleon chipped away at Trigger, using some of the techniques Ray missed out on by leaving their hometown. But Ray fought back by showing off what he picked up by expanding his world.
I don't think so. Nothing can improve on the original Black Lightning!
By the time this deeply personal bout comes to an end, Lee was finally able to forgive Ray for leaving their team behind.
The pursuit of knowledge is a quest worth continuing.
Thanks, Lee.
Number 14, Tyson vs. Garland, Beyblade G Revolution. Incorporating kickboxing into Beyblading sounds like a deadly combination, and Garland showed that that was indeed the case when he faced Tyson in the Justice 5 tournament.
Give no quarter to an opponent you respect.
Go, Apollon!
It's gotta be some of the most brutal punishment Tyson endures in the series, as each blow from Apollon to Dragoon seems to have an effect on him too. But the real story happening in this battle is that of Tyson trying to convince Garland that he doesn't need to follow his family's codes and should instead blade the way that he wants to.
That's the stuff, Garland!
You haven't seen anything yet, Tyson.
If anyone battles for the love of the game, it's Tyson Granger, and in the end he proves that fun is the true core of Beyblading. Number 13, Tyson vs. Tala, Beyblade.
It looks like your Dragoon is starting to suck wind. No way! He's trying to psych me out.
The final battle of the original series had everyone on the edge of their seats for an epic one-on-one battle between the leaders of the Blade Breakers and the Demolition Boys.
Oh yeah! This might be my toughest battle ever, but I'm really going to enjoy watching you go down.
But this time around, Tyson isn't just fighting against Tala and Warborg, he's fighting for his life. Because of the dimension-hopping clash between Warborg and Dragoon, the arena drops to sub-zero temperatures.
Whoa! I'm toast!
Of course, Titan's burning determination is enough to melt any ice that Tala can conjure. It's a vicious back-and-forth battle, and by the end of it, Tyson has truly earned the title of World Champion.
We do have a winner! Look! The new World Beyblading Champion is Tyson!
Number 12, Kai vs. Max, Beyblade G Revolution.
Whoa! No small talk here! Kai and Max are getting right down to business!
It was tough to choose between their battle in the regionals and this one, but ultimately we can't deny how hype the second one-on-one bout between Drasil and Dranzer is. It's the ultimate battle of calm versus fury, with Max's tranquil ocean waves matched against the fiery assault of Kai.
That was close, but you haven't gotten me yet, my friend.
Max is stronger than I thought.
What's awesome about this battle though is despite the arena having the deadly electrical gimmick, the two former teammates refuse to utilize it as they want to fight with their own strength alone.
He's creating a gravity well around Dranzer.
Dranzer.
It's a very narrow victory for Kai, with Dranzer barely able to stick inside the stadium. It just goes to show that despite his cheery outlook, there's a force to be reckoned with inside Max.
No! Drasil!
Number 11, Tyson vs. Kai, Beyblade.
Looks like we're about to get started, so good luck.
Good luck, huh? You should keep it. 'Cause you're definitely gonna need it, birthday boy.
While the first series had us hooked from the very first episode, it wasn't until this battle that people realized how good things were about to get.
Fire arrow now!
Kai's not about to let this one slip away.
The final match of the regional tournament, this best of 3 is relatively basic, but it is in actuality one of the most important battles of the entire series. The future Blade Breakers would be placed inside a steel cage, where being hit with a ring out would result in some nasty damage.
These two guys won't be happy until
The match is the perfect starting point for Tyson and Kai's rivalry that would span the rest of the series, and we can't help but look back at it with a smile.
It all comes down to this moment, and
Oh, Kai's Beyblade has rolled off the lip and out of the dish!
Number 10, Kai vs. Ray, Beyblade G Revolution.
No matter who gets in my way, I will be victorious.
You have to feel sorry for Ray. He's the only main character that has lost way more of his battles than he's won, sometimes in the most ridiculous ways possible.
I know that Lee lost, but it doesn't matter. If we stick together, we'll never lose.
You're right, Ray. White Tiger X is a real team.
However, we can safely say that even though he once again failed to score a victory, he shone like a lightning bolt in this semi-final match. Seriously, it gets to the point where he almost goes Super Saiyan.
A White Tiger X! Trigger attack! Ah!
Alas, he's still no match for Kai's secret technique, one that managed to cleave a boulder in half, somehow. Kudos for trying, Ray. At least you'll always be the resident ladies' man.
We are so totally proud of you, Ray.
Thanks, Mariah.
don't forget this.
Number 9, Tyson vs. Zio, Beyblade V-Force.
Beat him! Crush him! Burning Cerberus!
CO?
The final match of this sequel series had been built up to no end.
You were our friend, CO. I still don't understand why you left and turned against us.
Why had Zio suddenly flipped out? Why was he trying to take down Tyson and company? What the hell was up with his creepy scientist dad? Well, we eventually found out that Zio was a robot. You heard that right. A robot, one who was trying to take the power of the Bit Beasts in order to become a human. Considering he was armed with an incredibly powerful Bit Beast of his own, it's a miracle that Tyson didn't end up getting the Terminator treatment.
Hey, we're buds, and just because you don't have a pulse doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Number 8, Ray vs. Brian, Beyblade.
Kai, good luck, my friend.
In the closing chapter of the original series, it was up to the Blade Breakers to take down Boris's nasty squad, the Demolition Boys.
Lousy game, huh?
Ray!
With Kai losing the first round, the pressure was on Ray to keep the lads in the game, but it wouldn't be easy. Ray took an absolute beating from his opponents, who used underhanded tactics to directly hurt his opponent throughout the bout. Unlucky for Brian, when Ray has that look on his face, there's absolutely no way he's gonna quit. Yes, as we mentioned, the final battle between Tala and Tyson was metal in its own right, but it was following up from this display of raw emotion.
Tiger Claw! Attack!
Number 7, Tyson and Daichi vs. F Dynasty, Beyblade G Revolution.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
A 2-on-2 match is always a great way to liven things up, though it's fair to say that Tyson and Daichi had their work cut out for them, since they were clashing with two siblings who, when united, turned into a powerhouse.
Oh no!
However, despite their Cirque du Soleil routine, F Dynasty still couldn't stop our favorite Dragoon duo from pushing forward and achieving victory.
And Looks like Tyson and Daichi have figured out that 2 Beyblades are better than 1.
They may have put on quite the performance, but Julia and Raul just couldn't measure up to good old bromance.
That's what real Beyblading is all about.
For sure!
Number 6, Tyson vs. Brooklyn, Beyblade G Revolution.
What's so funny anyway?
The final match of the original saga, and wouldn't you know it's the most insane one of the bunch.
Goodbye, Tyson.
After losing to Kai, Brooklyn's psyche is fractured beyond repair, causing him to lose control of his bit beast. Consequently, reality itself gets turned on its head, which forces Tyson to literally finish the match while flying.
Boy, someone's having a bad mood day, huh?
It's definitely out there and has a hefty moral serving about good sportsmanship being the be-all and end-all, but it's still a hell of a high note to go out on. Number 5, Tyson vs. Max, Beyblade G Revolution.
I know I'm gonna win this. I know I have what it takes. I won't let my team down.
Ah, Max, the nice guy, the lad, the one everyone can rely on and never does anything unexpected, at least until this match.
Fight your seal with everything you've got!
After the Blade Breakers break up so each can have a chance at becoming champion, Max goes head-to-head against his old comrades, and boy, does he bring his A-game.
Engine gear! Full power!
Dispensing the niceties, Max's unbeatable defense and improved Beyblading skills really do a number on Tyson, but once again failed to land the finishing blow. Jeez, imagine what would happen if he ever got angry.
By the way, I'm glad a friend of mine won.
I hope I don't sound like I'm bragging, but I couldn't have done it without you.
Number 4, Tyson vs. Kane, Beyblade V-Force.
It's over. Tyson can't win this battle now. His body can't take the strain.
By far the highlight of the second series, the Blade Breakers found themselves fighting dark reflections of themselves when going up against Team Psychic, a group of individuals who came equipped with robotic versions of their bit beasts. As the final challenge, Tyson had to overcome Kane, whose sanity had started to diminish after his Cyber Dragoon went full-on berserk.
You're very lucky, Tyson. You're about to see what happens when the strongest blader and the strongest bit beast come together.
It's a deadly confrontation that finally saw the end of the Cyber Bit Beasts and set the stage for the future showdown with Zeo, one that almost cost Tyson his head. Number 3, Kai vs. Brooklyn, Beyblade G Revolution.
This is such a complete waste of my time. This says you're wrong. So watch and learn.
Big deal.
There is no other way of saying it, Kai got royally battered in this match. Despite his impressive skills, he was woefully underprepared to take on the force of Bega's ultimate blader, Brooklyn.
I need more energy.
With the strength of his bit beast, the laid-back pretty boy managed to push Kai to the very edge, severely wounding him in the process. However, in the mother of all comebacks, Kai bested his foe after declaring his adoration for the sport.
That's why I have to win this battle. Because Beyblading means more to me than you could ever understand. It's not just a game to me.
Honestly, Kai went through the ringer so badly on this one, we thought he actually kicked the bucket by the end of it.
My days of blading are over.
Number 2, Kai vs. Blade Breakers, Beyblade.
Look down there.
Huh? Oh.
It's Kai.
After turning his back on the team in exchange for the power of Black Dranzer, Kai fully embraced his role as a villain, to the point where he was happy to try and steal his allies' bit beasts for himself.
Sip it and fight!
I'll let my blade do the talking.
With a frozen lake serving as their battleground, Kai almost succeeded in his mission, until he discovered that not even he can compare to the Blade Breakers' teamwork.
Who are we? Blade Breakers!
Yay, Kai!
After getting his ass kicked and his worldview shattered, Kai ends up doing a total 180 and finally starts to embrace team spirit. Took him long enough.
Besides, dude, black was never really your color.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tyson vs Kai, Beyblade G Revolution.
I'm just warming up.
Yeah, same here, Kai.
Boy, Brad, this is the ultimate blading battle of all time!
If you thought spinning tops weren't dangerous, just wait until you see this.
I've got to give you credit, Tyson. You're tougher than I thought. But every dog has its day, and it's time to put you back in the doghouse.
With the championships coming to a close, it's down to these two long-term rivals to take the prize. As it happens, the overwhelming power of Dragoon and Dranzer essentially destroys the stadium, forcing Tyson and Kai to battle it out inside of a pit, with nothing more than their competitive spirits and some serious arm flailing to see them through to the end. As expected, Tyson once again manages to reclaim his title as the world champion. Let's just hope they didn't charge him the repair bill for the stadium.
Well, it's not what I wanted. But if I have to lose to anyone, I'd want it to be Tyson. Way to go, buddy. You deserve the win.
What's your favorite Beyblade battle? Let us know in those comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.